You can't stop thinking about it. What they said, what they did, the betrayal, the lies, the pain that won't let go. Whether it's in the middle of the night, driving to work, or in the middle of a normal day, it hits you. And you're wondering, God, are you even watching this? Do you even care? Here's what nobody tells you about spiritual warfare and divine justice. While you're obsessing over revenge, God's already moving. And the signs are right in front of you. I'm going to show you 7 biblical indicators that God is actively dealing with the people who hurt you. But I'm warning you now, some of these truths are going to sting. Because the real question isn't whether God is handling your enemies. The question is, are you ready to let him? Sign number 1. You're starting to feel unexpected peace. Listen carefully. When God starts dealing with your offenders, the first sign isn't their destruction. It's your peace. And I know that sounds backwards. You want to see them suffer. You want justice now. But here's the brutal truth. Your obsession with their punishment is poisoning you, not them. Romans 12 verse 19 says, "Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath." Leave room. That means you need to step back. When you suddenly find yourself thinking about them less, when that burning rage starts cooling into something quieter, that's not weakness. That's God removing the weight from your shoulders because he's picking it up himself. The hard truth, if you're still consumed by bitterness, you're trying to do God's job, and you're blocking his work in your life while you're at it. Sign number 2, their true character is being exposed. You know what's interesting about liars and manipulators? They can only wear the mask for so long. Proverbs 26 verse 26 says, "Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly." When God starts dealing with someone, he pulls back the curtain. He lets their true colors show. Maybe their lies are starting to contradict each other. Maybe people are finally seeing through their charm. Maybe their reputation is cracking in ways that have nothing to do with you. You're not imagining it. Here's the shocking part. God doesn't expose them for your satisfaction. He does it to protect others from the same harm. You were never the only target. You were just the one who got hit first. Stop checking their social media. Stop asking mutual friends about them. God doesn't need your surveillance to do his work. Sign number 3. You're being blessed in the exact areas they try to curse. This one is personal. Did they attack your character? God's bringing people into your life who see your true heart. Did they try to destroy your career? You're finding opportunities you never expected. Did they spread lies about you? The truth is somehow making its way back without you saying a word. Job 42 verse 10 says, "After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before." Read that again. After Job prayed for the people who hurt him, God doubled everything. The hard pill to swallow. Your breakthrough is tied to your willingness to release them. Not forget, not pretend it didn't happen, but release them to God. You want restoration? Stop clutching the offense like it's your identity. Sign number 4. They're facing consequences that have nothing to do with you. God's justice is creative. You're not involved. You didn't orchestrate it. You didn't even pray for it specifically. But suddenly, their life is falling apart in ways that mirror exactly what they did to you. They lied. Now people don't trust them. They stole from you. They're experiencing financial problems. They betrayed you. Someone just betrayed them. Galatians 6 verse 7. "Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." This isn't karma. This is biblical law. Seeds always produce fruit. The brutal reality check. When you see this happening, your first instinct will be satisfaction, maybe even joy. But here's what separates spiritual maturity from spiritual infancy. Can you see their consequences and still pray for their repentance? If you can't, you're not as free as you think you are. Sign number 5. God is bringing you into a season of favor. When God deals with your enemies, he simultaneously elevates you, not to spite them, but to fulfill the purpose they tried to derail. You're suddenly getting opportunities you're not even qualified for. Doors are opening that should make sense. People are drawn to you without explanation. Genesis 39 tells us that while Joseph's brothers thought they destroyed him by selling him into slavery, God was positioning him to save nations. Here's what you need to understand. Your pain wasn't pointless. Your enemy wasn't stronger than God's plan. Every setback was a setup. But this favor comes with a warning. Don't you dare waste it obsessing over the people still in the pit. You've been promoted. Act like it. Sign number 6. You're developing a testimony that helps others. The enemy wanted your pain to destroy you. God's using it to deliver others. When you start seeing people drawn to your story, when someone says, "What you went through is exactly what I'm facing," that's not coincidence. That's God redeeming your suffering. 2 Corinthians 1 verse 4 says God comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. Your hurt was never just about you. It was about everyone God's going to heal through you. The uncomfortable truth: if you're still hiding your story, if you're still ashamed of what happened to you, you're letting your enemy win twice. Once when they hurt you, and again by making you believe that pain disqualifies you. It doesn't. It credentials you. Sign number 7. You no longer need to tell your side of the story. This is the final sign. When God is dealing with the people who hurt you, you stop needing to defend yourself. You stop rehearsing what happened. You stop explaining your innocence to people who weren't there. You stop posting cryptic messages hoping they'll see. Isaiah 54 verse 17. No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. You will refute, not with arguments, not with evidence, with your life, with your peace, with your full emotion. The hardest truth of all, when you finally let go of the story, that's when God tells it for you. And He's a way better narrator than you ever were. So here's your choice. You can stay stuck. Keep scrolling through their social media at midnight. Keep rehearsing your pain like it's your purpose. Keep waiting for them to apologize, to hurt like you hurt, to finally understand what they did. You can waste another year building a case in your mind that nobody's ever going to hear. Or you can choose something radical. Release them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free more than they deserve your hatred. Pray for them. Real prayers. Not God, help them see what they did. But God, bless them. Heal whatever broke inside them. That's not weakness. That's warfare. When you pray for your enemies, you're choosing to become more like Christ instead of becoming more like them. God's not late. He's not absent. He's been dealing with this the entire time. While you've been losing sleep, He's been working. While you've been demanding justice, He's been preparing restoration. His timeline isn't punishment. It's protection. Now stop watching for their fall. Stop measuring your healing by their consequences. Stop letting them live rent-free in your head. Start walking toward your rise. Start stepping into the favor God's prepared. Start telling your story to help someone else. Because the greatest revenge isn't seeing them suffer. It's becoming so free, so healed, so full of purpose that you forget to check if they're even watching. If this hit different, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which sign you needed to hear today. Let's build a community that chooses faith over revenge. See you in the next one.